I'm always looking to infuse my wardrobe with staple pieces for the season ahead. Quince nails it with luxe essentials that feel effortless and look polished, perfect for layering and mixing. Think chic cashmere and cotton sweaters starting at just $40. Washable silk tops and classic denim pants. They're timeless styles that you'll keep coming back to. And the best part, everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. And by working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middlemen, Quince gives you luxury without the markup, and they only work with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I just bought a beautiful black quilted bag for travel. I'm thinking airport bag for the next lacrosse tournament. You can elevate your fall wardrobe essentials with Quince. You can go to quince.com/KateCasey for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/KateCasey to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/KateCasey.
Searching for a romantic summer getaway? Escape with Rich Girl Summer, the new Audible original from Lily Chu. The exquisitely talented Philippa Sue, returning to narrate her 5th Lily Chu title. This time, Philippa is joined by her real-life husband, Stephen Pasquale. Set in Toronto's wealthy cottage country, aka the Hamptons of Canada, Rich Girl Summer follows the story of Valerie, a down-on-her-luck event planner posing as a socialite's long-lost daughter, while piecing together the secrets surrounding a mysterious family and falling deeper and deeper in love with the impossibly hard-to-read and infuriatingly handsome family assistant, Nico. Caught between pretending to belong and unexpectedly finding where she truly fits in, Valerie learns her summer is about to get far more complicated than she ever planned. She's in over her head and head over heels. Listen to Rich Girl Summer now on Audible. Go to audible.com/richgirlsummer.
The amazing Kate Casey.
Welcome back for another episode of Reality Life with Kate Casey, and welcome back for this What to Watch episode. This is going to be for August 18th through the 25th. I want to make sure that you are subscribed to this list so that you can go to it throughout the week and make sure you go down all of the options, just like a checklist. And I also want to make sure that you get access to all of my archive lists. So maybe you missed something last week, last month, maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago. You can go back and find a plethora of options and in different categories. So if you like true crime or sports or competition shows or romance or docs, it's all there. So go to katecasey.substack.com. Also, I want to make sure that you are subscribed to the bonus episodes, which are so much fun. I go into more detail about behind the scenes of episodes. I give you more insight into different shows that I've covered. I also cover pop culture stories in the news, true crime, stories about the aristocracy. And then I also do episodes with Jonathan Mark about unsolved cases. So you can get those bonus podcasts on Apple Podcasts. You can just click the subscribe. And then also on Patreon, you can do that by going to patreon.com/Kate Casey. And my Facebook group is definitely for you. Join the group. You're going to be surrounded by people who also are ferocious readers and podcast listeners, and they devour all the stuff that you do. And you're going to want someone to talk about once you watch these. They're great conversation starters, and you're going to find like-minded people there as well. And then, of course, make sure you follow me on social media as well. So the first thing I want to tell you about this week is I know that I've talked about this show before, Expedition Unknown. At the helm of it is a gentleman by the name of Josh Gates. He's got another show, and this one is called Expedition X. This is on Discovery Channel on August 20th, which is Wednesday, and it comes on every Wednesday. In this one, he's chasing down answers to the world's most spine-tingling legends and mysteries. Such a perfect show if you like all things archaeology, mystery, history, and also a great thing to watch with your kids at home. A little bit about Josh Gates. He is an explorer, author, and producer. He's best known for hosting and producing the Discovery Channel series Expedition Unknown, as I mentioned. But he's also known for his previous work on the series Destination Truth. He has traveled to over 75 countries. He participated in archaeological excavations and adventures. He's also an avid scuba diver, photographer, and climber, and has scaled Mount Kilimanjaro. So I think a lot of people kind of want to watch shows like that and escape from maybe they feel like their day, their week, their life is a little bit mundane. It's fun to get access to someone's life who's going to go to different parts of the world and explore stories that kind of are still mysteries. So Expedition X on Discovery Channel, August 20th. Now, another one you can watch on Amazon Prime is 007 Road to a Million. Brian Cox is back as the controller. He challenges 8 pairs of people to embark on what they would refer to as a 007-inspired global adventure from Thailand to Mexico. So you can watch that on Friday, August 22nd. Really fun if you like Amazing Race, that kind of vein. But also if you like Survivor, The Challenge, those kind of things, I think it's up your alley too. So 007 Road to a Million on Amazon Prime. If you like true crime, check out The Serial Killer's Apprentice on ID on August 17th. This is a 2-hour documentary which delves into the chilling story of Elmer Wayne Henley Jr., who as a teenager in the early 70s was manipulated into becoming an accomplice to Dean Corll, the notorious Candyman killer of Houston, Texas. So he's speaking publicly for the first time in 50 years, sharing his experiences and the psychological manipulation that he endured. This series is produced by Wolf Entertainment and Good Caper Content, but is also inspired by the book The Serial Killer's Apprentice, which was co-authored by forensic psychologist Dr. Catherine Ramsland. If that name is familiar, it's because Brian Kohberger studied under her. He was like, she was his mentor, basically. So definitely worth checking out. A little bit more background. So Elmer Henley is born in 1956 in Houston. He grows up in this difficult environment. It's marked by family dysfunction and instability. He's a teenager. He's vulnerable. He's seeking acceptance and guidance. And this man, Dean Corll, the Candyman killer, exploits him because he appears to be friendly and generous, known for giving out candy to children in his neighborhood, which is probably the reason no children ate candy from strangers when we were kids. Remember that? Never eat candy from strangers. Over time, this man, Dean Corll, grooms him, gradually coercing him into participating in criminal activities. And this included luring other boys and eventually aiding in abduction, torture, and murder. And he was also friends with David Brooks, who was another teenager who became involved with him as well. And together, Henley and Brooks assisted Corll in luring these victims. So between 1970 and 1973, he murdered at least 28 boys and young men in Houston, directly involved in facilitating some of these crimes. So he has stated that Dean Corll used psychological manipulation and threats, making him feel trapped and responsible if he resisted. And then he eventually turned on him, and in August of 1973, he shot and killed him during a confrontation, which of course ended the killing spree. So it's The Serial Killer's Apprentice on ID. Again, this is based on the book The Serial Killer's Apprentice, co-authored by forensic psychologist Dr. Catherine Ramsland. You can watch that on Sunday, August 17th. This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. No matter how hot your summer gets, Liquid IV can help keep you hydrated for the adventures ahead. This summer, I'm traveling with my son Jack for lacrosse tournaments. Hot, blazing, sunny afternoons. There is nothing that tastes as good and keeps you as hydrated as Liquid IV. I just tear, pour, and enjoy. And I'm calling out to all of you parents who will also be watching your athletes this summer. This is a game changer. The sugar-free options include white peach, lemon lime, rainbow sherbet, and the new Arctic raspberry. But they've also got cotton candy or popsicle firecracker. Just 1 stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. 8 essential vitamins and nutrients, and always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Squeeze the most out of your summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code KateCasey at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code KateCasey at liquidiv.com.
If you're shopping while working, eating, or even listening to this podcast, then you know and love the thrill of a deal. But are you getting the deal and cash back? Rakuten shoppers do. They get the brands they love, savings, and cash back. And you can get it too. Start getting cash back at your favorite stores like Target, Sephora, and even Expedia. Stack sales on top of cash back and feel what it's like to know you're maximizing the savings. It's easy to use, and you get your cash back sent to you through PayPal or check. The idea is simple. Stores pay Rakuten for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the money with you as cash back. Download the free Rakuten app or go to Rakuten.com to start saving today. It's the most rewarding way to shop. That's Rakuten, Rakuten.com. Now,
this one is the subject of my Tuesday episode. It's a doozy. I interviewed the subject. You're going to be talking about this one too. It's on Hulu. It's called Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Terror. So Samantha Stites, bright, outgoing college freshman, she meets Christopher Thomas in 2011. An unsettling obsession then takes hold. So for the next 11 years, he's constantly stalking her, sometimes stealthily, sometimes openly, showing up consistently where she went, restaurants, grocery stores, sporting events, more. Until an early fall morning in 2022, when the harassment turned into something unimaginably dangerous. He breaks into her home, kidnaps her, and restrains her, transports her to a soundproof bunker that he had constructed in a storage unit near his Michigan home. So cut off from the outside world, totally alone, she had to summon every ounce of strength to survive and escape. So in this 3-part doc-series, she shares her story publicly for the very first time. She recounts more than a decade of fear, resistance, and resilience. It's going to feature never-before-seen police interview footage, surveillance from the storage unit, and then also disturbing images and videos recovered from his phone. And the series also includes powerful testimony from her friends and the investigators who helped bring her stalker to justice. It's a doozy. It's called Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Terror, produced by Bigger Bang for ABC News Studios. And Samantha is on my show on Tuesday, and that's on Hulu August 19th. Another doc-series, The Truth About Jussie Smollett, is on Netflix on the 22nd of August. The shocking true story of an allegedly fake story that some now say might just be a true story. So it's a head spinner. It features interviews with police, lawyers, journalists, investigators who claim to have uncovered new evidence about the case and with Jussie himself. So that's Friday, August 22nd. If you love sports, and I know you do, America's team, the Gambler and His Cowboys, is on Netflix. This is the definitive story of the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones' impact on NFL history. This is directed by Emmy-winning filmmakers Chapman and McLean Way. I've had them on to talk about Wild Wild Country and Untold. This series delves into the transformative era of the Dallas Cowboys during the 90s under the ownership of Jerry Jones. So it covers his bold acquisition of the Cowboys in 1989 for $140 million, a significant investment at the time, highlights his controversial decision to replace legendary coach Tom Landry with his former college teammate Jimmy Johnson. Under their leadership, the Cowboys clinched 3 Super Bowl titles in 92, 93, 1995, much to the dismay of people like myself who loved the Philadelphia Eagles. So it solidified their status as this dominant NFL dynasty. This series offers an in-depth look at the team's rise to prominence. It features exclusive interviews with key figures such as Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, and Barry Switzer. Notably, former U.S. President George W. Bush and media mogul Rupert Murdoch also provide insights reflecting the widespread cultural impact of the team during that era. Again, painful for me because I'm a gigantic Philadelphia Eagles fan. However, I do love Chapman and McLean Way, and I love what they do. And who doesn't love a good sports doc series? So America's team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, Netflix, Tuesday, August 19th. Now, for reality shows in terms of Bravo, Real Housewives of Orange County was a crazy episode last week. So we find out that Tamara has kept secret for 2 months that she received information from a Bravo influencer that Katie had said that Gretchen told her in confidence that she felt as if it sounded like she was roofied, which is a complex legal situation that I'm surprised would be on a show like this. But it's all a bunch of like, she said, and you don't know what the real truth is, but it just makes you feel like, wow, this is pretty dark. I'm not sure if Tamara and Gretchen ever had the wherewithal to be friends. This surely does not seem like it's going to make it any more certain. And Katie seems to be the bone collector. You know, if you go back and listen to the episode that I did about the Real Housewives archetypes, go back and listen to that. It's also on my Substack. I wrote an article about it. You will see that sometimes housewives change their role. And this seems to be Katie's role this season is like the bone collector. She's carrying information and then dropping it. It's a head spinning episode. So you're going to see the fallout from that. And they're in New Orleans. And then on Real Housewives of Miami, they're still in Sevilla, Spain. And Stephanie and Julia are just fighting all the time. Alexia is still unraveling with a relationship with Todd. And Gertie is just trying to understand what went wrong with her friendship with Julia. She's just trying to put it all together. Like, how did we end up here? What is going on? It does feel like a very short series. I know that they just filmed the reunion. Oh, by the way, when I saw the thing of the reunion, Stephanie is sitting right next to Andy Cohen. That's a big baller spot. So there must be stuff coming down the pipeline. So looking forward to that. And then, of course, Love is Blind UK. It started last week. I've just started to watch episodes. We have a lot to unpack. Krista Rosa's got to come back this week and talk about Love is Blind and also the Sorority Rush show. There is a lot to cover this week. So I hope that you are subscribed to this podcast. Make sure that you tell the people in your life about it. If you have never written a 5-star review, I would love for you to do so. It really helps with pod metrics. I love reading the reviews. They mean a lot to me. It's very special and appreciated. And then also make sure you're subscribed to the What to Watch list at katecasey.substack.com. Please follow me on social media. And then you can hear about all the upcoming interviews and you can see those videos that I do with the lists each week of what to watch. So go to @KKCCA on Instagram. On TikTok, I'm at It's KKC, Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky @KKC. And check back tomorrow for that episode about Stalking Samantha.
And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.